Okay, can you guess what we're going to do today? Hi, and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori, and today I'm going to combine two of my favorite things, envelopes and hidden paper clips. So I hope everyone's doing well today and has had a chance to do something creative. I had this idea and I've been working on it, trying to get it worked out, and I think I've got it finally so I can share it with you. I have some of these little envelopes that I got at Daiso, and I think they're considered a B5 envelope. Yes, B5. And these happen to be, I don't know, maybe about copy paper weight. Not really thin, not really thick. I do have some other ones. They're probably similar. But those have printing on them, and these are plain white. So I thought we would start with these, and then you can customize them however you see fit. So let's see. The overall length of the envelope, not including the flap, is right about 8 inches. And width is let's see, 3.5 inches. So 8 by 3.5. Of course, this will work with any size document envelope you have because it has the flap on the end, and that's what we want for this one. Of course, you can always cut a legal size envelope and make yourself a flap too. But anyway, let's get started on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one with the seam up. I tried one earlier and flipped it around and then thought, nope, that's not the best way. Okay, so we're gonna score for the 8-inch envelope, we're gonna score at 1.5 inches, 3, and 5. Okay, so score 1.5 inches, 3, and then 5 inches. Okay, so put the scoreboard back in its spot. If I get to stay there, okay. And then now let's see if we can get started on the folding of this. Let's see. I'm gonna fold them this way first. Just to kind of get the folds going. That way. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that I have the opening part of the envelope on the outside. So I'm going to fold this in half. And I'll show you my one that I made that had the flap on the inside. It's a little bit inconvenient, let's say. Okay, so this back over this way. Okay. All right, so now I've got all the folds broken in. So we'll start with, let's see, this way. So fold your end over towards the right. Now flip this over, fold again towards the right, and then again towards the right. Okay, and so we have this part on the outside, and there's the flap, and then you also have the seam. Okay, and then I just used, well, you can use 1 or 2 paper clips. I think 1 is probably enough, unless you know whatever you want to attach is going to be pretty heavy, because it makes it easier to slip on and off if you just use the 1. And I'm using the smallerish paper clips. Let's see, where's my ruler go? What are these? About 1 inch and a little more than 1 inch, I think. Yeah, they're slightly more than 1.25 inches. So that's why I went with 1.5 inches to give us plenty of room to cover the paper clips, or paper clip, if you will. So just slip this in here, and I always like to put the longer leg on the inside, and then you fold this over, and pretty much this is what you've got. And of course, we'll glue it. But let me show you on the one that I decorated. So here's the outside of the envelope, and I put a circle on so that you can tuck this in. Of course, did I glue it together? Probably. Yes, I think I did. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I did. I really glued it. Oh, golly. Please forgive me. I really wasn't intending to make a bumbling crafter video today, but there we go. So that's what I did with mine. I think a die cut little flower or something would be really fun on there as well. Grab a piece of glue paper and we'll glue this one together. So I was looking for some ideas for making hidden paper clips for my my spring envelope journal, and so it sort of seemed like a natural progression that I would make a hidden paper clip with an envelope. And actually I made one with 2 envelopes, but that is for another day. We'll focus on this one today, because that one was kind of fussy. And I just want to do a quick how-to video for you on this today and share my idea. I'm sure probably other people have done hidden paper clips out of, oh goodness, easy for me to say envelopes, but this is what I came up with, so not necessarily the best or the only way to do it, but it's what I worked out. So here's the back side of the paper clip. Here's the front side. So held down. Now that that's not, that's no longer glued shut. And then you can open up your flap, slip a little note or whatever you want in there. Like little postage stamps, little things like that would be great. And then we'll go, let's see, where's my other little journal? Here it is. The one I still haven't done much work on, but just slide right over the page, or in this case, the other envelope, just like that. And you do have a little tab with it too, so you can also do it this way. So there we go. Should I go through it one more time? Well, let's glue this one that's plain too, just so that I make sure I didn't miss any of the instructions. Okay. So we have an 8-inch policy envelope because it has the opening at the top, and you're going to score at 1.5 inches, 3 inches, and 5 inches. You're going to fold them in like this, and oh, I know what I was going to show you. My one with the flap on the outside. Okay, I'll show you that in a minute, but let me put it over here so I don't forget to show you why I think having the flap on the outside is better. And you could also, you know, do a wrap around this and have it tuck into something other than the circle. Anyway, back to what is done instead of what you could do. I tend to do that. Okay, so piece of glue paper back over here. Take our paper clip, slip it on here. Grab my art glitter glue again. So I don't know how well you can see this white on white. I apologize, I didn't think about that. Just trying not to get glue everywhere. Always make sure you run your glue as close to the edge, especially the outside edges, as you can get it, and the front edge, because you want to have a good seal up close there. And of course, if you don't want to have your tab, you'd score 4.5, slightly more than 4.5 to make room for your paper clip, though. And then you wouldn't have the little tab. I do like a little, I like a little tab. Okay. Pin back in the glue back over here. And then here's our little plain one. I think you could even put a little pocket on here and put stuff in it if you wanted to, as well as down here. Okay, so here's the one I did, and not really intending to, I guess I didn't think it through properly, but I put the tab, or the opening flap, the flap, not the tab, the flap on the inside. And so it's where it's going to go over the page. And so I made a little half of a whale tail punch tab. Whale tail, oh my goodness, half of a whale tail tab to tuck under. And it works. It's just a little awkward. You have to be careful when you put it on there, and then it's a little, you'll have to, you know, take it off in order to use it to put something in the pocket. But pocket's still there, and it's still perfectly functional. And I do kind of like this wrapped in the paper. So, you know, this would probably be kind of a fun Happy Mail, this style. Just slide over, or slide over this way. And there you got it. So it does work. It's just a little bit more awkward, I think, than having it on the outside. So here we go. This is one idea. Where did I put the other ones? Oh, there they are. As you can see, I have lots of folding envelopes that didn't really work. It took me a few minutes to get this worked out. So I hope you like the idea. I hope you'll try it. Please let me know if you think you'll give it a try. And like I said, you really could use a business size envelope, or I guess you could use a wider envelope too, but I think long and skinnier would work better for this particular idea. So there we go. What are we calling these? Hidden paper clip out of an envelope. We'll go with that. So thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. And like I said, I would love to have a comment. Do you think you'll give this a try? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I will say bye-bye for now.